Now we have a question from Christy. And Christy asks, how big of an impact does daily stretching have on the alignment of joints and the need for a chiropractic adjustment? Daily stretching is essential. And people don't do it generally because they want to spend their time doing other things. Jump out of bed, go to work, come home, you're tired, you want to watch TV or whatever it is that you do. So stretching is extremely important. I mean, you have to get the joints mobile. You have to keep the muscles supple. If you don't do that, eventually what's going to happen is they're going to stiffen up and make you more likely to have problems. So it's very important to do stretching. I recommend yoga to a lot of people. I used to give talks at a local yoga center. And one of the things, though, the limitation, and we've talked about this, of stretching is again, you have a motion unit fixation. So if you have a motion unit fixation, instead of your stretching doing this, it will do this. It will overstretch an area. Now the problem is, if you're doing it on a daily basis and you start out with your spine normal, then the likelihood of having this problem is much less. But once you have it, you're not going to be able to stretch it away because your body will follow the line of least resistance. I had a patient, this was a guy, he was actually from India, and he did yoga. It was more of a spiritual practice because he did it 6 or 8 hours a day, he said. I guess his wife went to work while he stayed home and did yoga. But I found that his spine was like a child's spine. It was so flexible. But he was having back pain. And I was able to find, doing the motion palpation I showed you, I was able to find an area where the joints weren't moving freely. And 1 or 2 adjustments, usually somebody I think he was in his late 30s, usually it takes quite a bit to get joints moving when you're in your 30s and have had a problem for a long time. But I think it took 1 or 2 adjustments and we freed that area up and his pain went away immediately and it was quite normal. So if you have 6 or 8 hours a day to do stretching, apparently it works pretty well.